In the stillness of the night, when the world seems to fall silent and the stars hang low, there exists a wonder that stretches across the sky. The aurora, that delicate and mysterious dance of light, begins its quiet performance, waving through the heavens like a whispered secret. In the quiet, there is a story, a journey of colors that have traveled for millions of years to touch the earth with their shimmering beauty. The Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights, are born from the sun itself, a gift of energy sent across the vast emptiness of space. As the sun's charged particles reach the Earth's magnetic field, they spiral and twist, weaving their magic into the sky. What begins as invisible forces in the cosmos becomes a breathtaking light show, a glowing river of color that dances across the polar skies. It is a delicate phenomenon, one that can only occur in the farthest reaches of our planet, where the magnetic lines of Earth bend and twist in such a way that they create a gateway for the sun's energy. In these distant places, the aurora can be seen in its full glory. At night, when the sky is dark enough, it takes shape, first as a faint glow on the horizon, then gradually intensifying, filling the sky with ripples of green, pink, and purple. Each color tells its own story, the green of oxygen atoms being excited by the sun's particles, the reds and purples of nitrogen reaching out into the sky, mingling in a slow, peaceful dance that could last for hours. But beyond its beauty, there is science, a gentle explanation that threads its way through the lights, guiding us through the mystery. The aurora is not simply a random burst of color, but a delicate balance of energy. It's a sign of the Earth's protective magnetic field at work, a shield against the sun's solar winds. These solar winds are streams of charged particles that constantly flow from the sun. And when they collide with Earth's atmosphere, they release energy in the form of light. This dance between the sun, the Earth's magnetic field, and the atoms of our atmosphere is the heart of the aurora's mysterious glow. As you lie here, listening to this soft revelation, there is another secret to discover. The northern lights are not just a dance in the night sky. They are also part of a larger story that stretches beyond our world. The auroras can be seen on other planets too, such as Jupiter and Saturn, where their magnetic fields create their own light shows. The northern lights are part of a cosmic family, a universal phenomenon that has existed since the beginning of time. They are a connection to the stars, a reminder that we are all part of a much larger story, one written in the language of the cosmos. And yet, there is still more to learn. The aurora is not a constant presence. It is unpredictable, appearing in different shapes and forms depending on the strength of the solar wind and the time of year. The most active auroras tend to occur around the equinoxes, when the Earth's position in relation to the sun creates perfect conditions for the lights to appear. And even though the auroras are most commonly seen in the north, they can sometimes be spotted in the southern hemisphere, around the South Pole. It is a reminder that nature, like the aurora itself, is always changing, always surprising us with its beauty. In the quiet of the night, as the aurora begins to fade into the distant horizon, you might notice the way the lights seem to ripple like water, as if the sky itself is breathing. This is no accident. The aurora's movement is caused by the shifting of charged particles in the Earth's magnetic field. These particles, racing through the atmosphere, create a wave-like motion, a fluidity that makes the lights appear alive, as if they are not just light, but a living entity. It is as if the sky is breathing in time with the earth itself, sharing its energy with us in this quiet, mystical way. The colors themselves, too, tell a story of their own. The deep greens of oxygen atoms are the most common sight, but when the solar wind is stronger, they can shift to reds, purples, and even blues. Each color is a different expression of the same process, a different wavelength of light created by the interaction of particles with the atmosphere. The longer the particles stay in the atmosphere, the more intense the color. And sometimes, in the rarest of moments, the aurora will shimmer and change shape, flowing like ribbons across the sky, as if the heavens themselves are drawing in breath. What is even more beautiful is that the aurora is not just a phenomenon above our heads, but one that reaches deep into the earth. The magnetic field that guides the aurora also plays a crucial role in protecting life on Earth, deflecting harmful solar radiation and shielding us from the worst effects of the sun's activity. The aurora is a quiet reminder of this invisible force, a protective shield that wraps around us, keeping us safe in the vastness of space. It is a bond, invisible yet powerful, a reminder that we are part of something much greater. As the lights continue to shift and change, you may begin to sense a deeper connection. The aurora is a sign of the Earth's connection to the cosmos, a visual expression of the invisible forces that shape our world. In the quiet of the night, with the aurora glowing softly above, you may feel as though you are witnessing something ancient and timeless, a dance that has been happening for millions of years. And as you close your eyes, you can feel the energy of this cosmic dance, the pulse of the earth and the sun, gently lulling you into a peaceful slumber. The aurora is not just light in the sky. It is a reminder that there is always beauty, even in the darkest of places. It is a whisper from the stars, a gentle invitation to rest, to drift into sleep, knowing that the universe continues to move, to dance, to shine, even as we close our eyes. The aurora is a message that the night is not to be feared, but to be embraced, a soft lullaby sung by the cosmos to soothe us into our dreams. And as the lights fade into the distance, you may find that they are not gone. They remain in your heart, a quiet presence, a reminder of the beauty that lies in the quiet moments of our lives. The aurora, with all its mystery and magic, will continue to dance across the sky, always there, always waiting to show us its beauty when the time is right. It is a part of the universe, just as we are, and as we drift off to sleep, we are reminded that the world is vast, full of wonders, and that we are never truly alone. With every breath you take, feel the softness of the night, the peaceful rhythm of the world around you. The aurora is still there, a quiet presence, waiting for you to dream. And as you drift into sleep, you are cradled by the same forces that created the northern lights, floating softly, gently, into the embrace of the cosmos. As the night stretches on, the quiet dance of the aurora continues in the far corners of the sky, unnoticed by most, but ever present, just like the whispers of the universe. You may not always see it, but it is there, moving, shifting, wrapping the world in its gentle light. The aurora is a gift, an ancient message from the stars, telling us stories of things far beyond our comprehension. But it is also a reminder that the world we live in is a place of wonder, where even the smallest things can hold the grandest secrets. The earth itself, with all its mysteries and hidden depths, is connected to the aurora. It is not just the northern lights that draw us in. It is the understanding that these lights are part of the very fabric of our existence, woven into the magnetic fields that protect and shape our planet. The aurora is a manifestation of that energy, an expression of the forces that shape our lives in ways we cannot always see. And so, when we gaze at the aurora, we are not just seeing light. We are seeing energy, a force that has traveled from the farthest reaches of the sun to touch the earth in its most delicate form. The aurora's glow is shaped by the Earth's atmosphere, where it interacts with oxygen and nitrogen atoms. These atoms, like tiny dancers, receive energy from the charged particles sent from the sun. When they absorb this energy, they glow with the colors we see in the sky. The green light, the most common sight, is produced by oxygen atoms at about 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface. But as we climb higher into the atmosphere, the colors shift. The reds and purples come from nitrogen, created when the charged particles strike the atoms higher in the sky. Each of these colors is a delicate, hidden message, telling us about the energy exchange between the Earth, the atmosphere, and the sun. There is something calming in this quiet exchange. The aurora's colors are not just for the eyes, they are for the soul. They speak in a language that bypasses words, soothing and calming, like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. It is as if the aurora is a slow, rhythmic breathing, a natural rhythm that calms the heart. The longer you watch, the deeper the connection becomes, and you begin to understand the quiet beauty of the universe. The aurora is not a static thing. It moves, it breathes, it changes. It is a dynamic force that is always in motion, always shifting, like the tides of the ocean. Sometimes it will appear as a soft, flowing curtain of green, gently rippling across the sky. At other times, it can be more energetic, dancing in fast waves of color, rushing from one end of the horizon to the other. These changes are not random. They are influenced by the solar wind, the stream of particles that the sun sends towards Earth. When the solar wind is stronger, the aurora becomes more vibrant, more alive, as if the energy from the sun is urging the lights to dance faster, to spread farther. Even though the aurora is tied to the Earth, it is also a reminder of something much larger. The aurora is a bridge between our world and the vast universe beyond. It is a reminder that, even in the stillness of the night, the cosmos is at work, moving, swirling, creating. The aurora is part of a cosmic symphony, played across the sky by the sun, the earth, and the atmosphere. Each flash of light, each swirl of color is a note in this grand melody. And just as music carries us through moments of joy and sorrow, so too does the aurora carry us through the rhythms of the universe. In the quiet of the night, when the aurora is visible, it feels as though the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for something. There is a stillness that comes with watching the lights, a deep, peaceful calm that settles in your chest. It is as though the aurora is not just light in the sky, but a part of the Earth's heartbeat. It is a slow, rhythmic pulse, a reminder that the universe moves in its own time, in its own way, and that we are part of this dance, this beautiful, quiet rhythm. The aurora is also a reminder of how connected we are to the natural world. It is a part of the Earth's magnetic field, which acts as a protective shield against the harsh solar wind. Without this shield, life on Earth would be very different, and yet we rarely think about it. The aurora reminds us of this hidden protection, this invisible force that keeps us safe, even when we don't see it. Just as the aurora quietly lights up the night, so too does the magnetic field protect us without fanfare. It works silently, without recognition, but it is always there, always guarding. The aurora can also teach us about the nature of energy. It shows us how energy flows, how it moves through space, how it interacts with the world around it. The charged particles from the sun carry energy across the vast emptiness of space, and when they collide with the Earth's atmosphere, they release this energy as light. It is a beautiful exchange, a gentle transformation of one form of energy into another. And just like the aurora, we too are part of this energetic flow. We carry energy within us, and we too are shaped by the forces around us. We are connected to the earth, to the sun, to the stars, in ways that are as subtle and beautiful as the aurora itself. And as you listen to the soft sounds of the night, you might begin to sense the deeper connection that the aurora offers. It is not just about the lights, the colors, or the science. It is about the quiet reminder that we are part of something much greater. The aurora is a reflection of the universe's beauty and complexity, and it shows us that, even in the quietest moments, there is something extraordinary happening in the world around us. It is a lesson in patience, in the slow unfolding of the universe's mysteries. And as the lights slowly fade, as the aurora dances away into the horizon, it leaves behind a sense of peace, a gentle invitation to rest, to sleep, and to dream. With each breath, the quiet rhythm of the aurora continues, weaving its delicate pattern across the sky. It reminds us that, even when we are asleep, the world continues to move, to dance, to glow. And in the softness of the night, with the aurora's gentle light still shining above, we can rest easy, knowing that we are part of this great cosmic dance. As the night deepens, the aurora's glow softens into a serene whisper across the darkened sky, like the earth itself is breathing in time with the universe. The stars above seem to nod in quiet approval, each one an ancient witness to this beautiful spectacle, as if they too are in awe of the celestial performance unfolding below. The aurora, though ever-changing, carries with it an eternal stillness, a promise that no matter how much the world shifts and turns, there is always a quiet place where the universe pauses, if only for a moment. The lights flicker gently across the horizon, their movements slow and deliberate, like the hands of a clock, marking the passage of time. It's a subtle reminder that time itself is not something we can always see or measure, but something that moves with us, around us, through us. The aurora, with its soft, rhythmic undulations, is a symbol of the eternal, of something that transcends the boundaries of time. It speaks to the part of us that longs for peace, for a quiet moment to simply be, to exist in harmony with the natural world, with the rhythm of the stars. But the beauty of the aurora lies not just in its outward glow, it is also in the quiet mysteries that it holds. Beneath its delicate light, there are secrets of the earth, the sun, and the stars, woven together in a grand tapestry that stretches far beyond our understanding. The aurora is a bridge between worlds, linking us to the forces that govern our existence. It is a reminder that the universe is not a cold, distant place, but a living, breathing entity, pulsing with life and energy, with stories and secrets that have yet to be fully understood. The aurora also reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things. The colors that ripple across the sky are not just beautiful. They are a direct result of the sun's energy interacting with the Earth's magnetic field. This interaction creates a delicate balance, a dance of forces that shapes the very air we breathe. The aurora's light is the Earth's way of showing us the energy that surrounds us, the invisible forces that we are often too busy to notice. It is a subtle reminder that everything in the universe is connected, that our lives are shaped not just by what we can see, but by the unseen forces that guide us. As you lie there, feeling the gentle pull of the earth beneath you, you might sense that the aurora is not just something to watch from a distance, but something to experience, to be a part of. The lights are not separate from you, but woven into the fabric of your own existence. Every color, every ripple of light is a part of the larger rhythm of the universe, and you too are a part of that rhythm. The aurora is a dance, yes, but it is also a song, one that we are all invited to hear, even if we do not fully understand the music. There is something magical about the way the aurora shifts. It is never the same twice. One night it may appear as a soft green mist, hanging low on the horizon, while the next it might explode into a flurry of purple and red, filling the sky with its vibrant energy. Each aurora is unique, each one a fleeting moment of beauty, gone as quickly as it arrives. This impermanence is what makes it so precious, so beautiful. The aurora is a reminder that beauty is not something that can be held or possessed, but something to be experienced in the moment, fleeting but eternal in its memory. But even as the aurora fades, as its light dims and slowly slips from view, it leaves behind something profound. There is a peace that lingers in its wake, a quiet understanding that, though the lights may be gone, the energy they leave behind continues to ripple through the world. The aurora may only shine for a few hours, but its presence echoes long after it has vanished, a reminder that even in the stillness, even in the darkness, there is always something at work, always something moving, always something waiting to be discovered. And so, as the sky darkens and the last traces of the aurora slip beyond the horizon, there is a quiet moment of reflection. The world is still, but it is not empty. Beneath the quiet surface of things, the forces of the universe continue to move, to dance, to create. The aurora, in all its beauty and mystery, is just one small part of this greater cosmic ballet. It is a brief, shining moment in the grand expanse of time, a gift from the stars that reminds us of the beauty and wonder that exists all around us. As you close your eyes, feeling the quiet hum of the earth beneath you, you might sense that the aurora is still with you, not just as a memory of light and color, but as a part of you, a quiet pulse in your heart. It is a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is beauty, there is light. The aurora teaches us that everything has its time, its rhythm, its place in the grand cycle of life. Just as the aurora will return, as the sun will rise again, so too will we find our way, our own moment of brilliance in the quiet dance of the universe. The sky may have darkened, but the aurora has left its mark, its quiet glow continuing to shimmer in the spaces between stars, in the corners of your mind. As you drift deeper into sleep, Feel the peace that the aurora has left behind. The quiet, gentle reminder that we are all part of this great cosmic dance, moving together as one in the soft, eternal rhythm of the universe. The night grows deeper still, and the silence wraps itself gently around you like a soft blanket. As you rest, there is a sense that the world has paused, taking a quiet breath before it continues its endless rhythm. The aurora, though unseen, still lingers in the heart of the earth, a quiet presence that continues to hum softly in the background of the universe. It is a light that never truly disappears, but fades into the unseen corners of space, where it waits to return again. Though the aurora may not always be visible to our eyes, its energy is always present, flowing through the earth, through the very air we breathe. The aurora's glow is not just a visual experience, but a reminder of the invisible forces that shape our world, of the magnetic fields that stretch across the planet, and the cosmic winds that carry the sun's energy to us. These forces are the silent architects of the aurora, shaping it, guiding it, creating it. It is a quiet, invisible dance, one that moves through the very fabric of our planet, shaping the course of our lives in ways we may never fully understand. But as the aurora dances above, it also leaves behind something even more profound, a sense of awe, of wonder, of connection. There is something deeply humbling in the sight of the northern lights, something that reminds us of the vastness of the universe and our small, yet significant, place within it. The aurora is not just a display of beauty, but a symbol of the infinite possibilities that exist in the universe, waiting to be discovered. Each time the lights dance across the sky, it is as though the universe is offering us a glimpse into something much greater, a cosmic mystery that we are invited to explore piece by piece, moment by moment. The northern lights are also a reminder that there is much about the world that we cannot see, but that doesn't make it any less real. The aurora is an invitation to look beyond the surface, to explore the hidden forces that shape the world around us. Beneath the calm, there is a deeper energy at work, a rhythm that flows through the stars and the earth, through our lives and our dreams. It is a quiet force, moving unseen, but always present, a reminder that there is more to life than what we can touch or see. It is a force that is felt, not just understood, like the soft hum of the universe vibrating in our bones. In the stillness of the night, the aurora seems to whisper its secrets, gently guiding us into a place of quiet wonder. Each color that flickers across the sky is a piece of a larger puzzle, a fragment of a story that has been written across the universe for billions of years. The aurora is a living, breathing connection to the past, to the stars, to the forces of nature that have shaped the earth and the cosmos. It is a reminder that we are part of a much larger story, one that stretches far beyond the boundaries of our world, into the vast reaches of the universe. As the lights flicker, moving in delicate waves across the sky, they seem to invite us to join in this cosmic dance. The aurora moves with a rhythm that is slow and gentle, like a heartbeat that pulses through the night. It is a dance that requires no effort, no force, only a quiet surrender to the flow of energy. In this stillness, we find peace. In the soft undulations of the aurora, we find comfort. There is a rhythm to the universe, and in these quiet moments, we can feel it, moving through us, around us, as we are cradled in its embrace. But the aurora is not just a reminder of our place in the universe. It is also a symbol of change, of transformation. Just as the aurora shifts and changes, so too does life, ebbing and flowing like the gentle waves of the ocean. Nothing stays the same, not even the sky itself. The aurora teaches us that beauty is not just in permanence, but in the fleeting moments, the subtle changes that occur when we least expect them. Each shift in color, each ripple of light, is a reminder that life is always moving, always changing, always growing. And like the aurora, we are part of that change, flowing with the rhythm of the world, moving in harmony with the universe. The aurora's colors, ever changing, are a gentle metaphor for our own lives. The green glow that fills the sky is the result of oxygen atoms absorbing energy, releasing it in the form of light. But the reds and purples, those rarer, deeper colors, come from nitrogen, showing us that there is more to life than the simple, the familiar. It is in the depths, in the hidden places, that we find the richness of the world. And just as the aurora's colors shift and evolve, so too does our own journey. We move through different phases, sometimes glowing brightly, other times fading into the background, but always moving, always changing, always becoming something new. Even as the lights shift and change, they leave behind something eternal. The aurora, in its quiet, ever-present way, teaches us that there is beauty in every moment, in every change, in every fleeting instance. Even the briefest flash of light is a part of the universe's grand design, a piece of the puzzle that we are all part of. And as the aurora moves on, fading into the distance, it leaves behind a trace of itself, a quiet memory of its light, which will return again in time. Just as the aurora never truly fades away, so too does the energy that it carries remain within us, part of the great cycle of life, waiting to be rediscovered when the time is right. As you drift deeper into sleep, the world around you seems to grow even quieter, more peaceful. The aurora's soft pulse continues in the background, a lullaby sung by the universe itself. There is nothing to fear here, no rush, no urgency, only the soft flow of energy, the gentle rhythm of life, moving through the universe, carrying us with it. And as you rest, you are not alone. The aurora, in its quiet dance, continues to move, continues to shine, continues to be, just as you do, part of the great cosmic rhythm. And in the stillness of the night, as you sleep, you are cradled in its light, moving through the universe with the same gentle grace, the same eternal rhythm. The night deepens even further, and the world outside seems to grow stiller, as if nature itself is settling into a quiet, meditative state. The aurora, though hidden from view, continues to weave its delicate pattern across the sky, a silent ballet of light and energy that is as much a part of the night as the stars above. In this moment of stillness, there is a sense that everything is exactly as it should be, calm, peaceful, and complete. And though the aurora is no longer visible to the naked eye, its presence lingers in the air, like the soft echo of a lullaby that continues to play even after the music has faded. In this quiet, there is a profound connection to the world around us. The aurora is not just something that happens in the sky. It is a part of the earth itself, a physical manifestation of the forces that shape our planet. The Earth's magnetic field, invisible yet powerful, guides the aurora's glow, bending and twisting as it redirects the energy from the sun. This magnetic shield is our protector, our silent guardian, keeping us safe from the harsh winds of space. Just as the aurora's light guides us in the dark, it is a reminder that, even in the unseen, there is great strength and beauty, and that the forces that protect us are always at work, even when we cannot see them. But the beauty of the aurora does not lie only in the forces that create it. It is also in the way it moves, the rhythm of its glow. The aurora is a dance that speaks to something deeper within us. Its waves ripple across the sky in slow, graceful movements, like the gentle motion of the ocean, or the soft rise and fall of a loved one's breath. This fluidity, this slow rhythm, is not just in the aurora, but in the very fabric of life itself. We are all part of this flow, this cosmic rhythm, moving through the world with grace, just as the aurora moves through the sky. There is something incredibly calming about the aurora's movement. Its gentle flicker and shift, its soft undulations, create a sense of timelessness. It is as though the lights are telling us that everything happens in its own time, that nothing is rushed, and that the universe moves in its own quiet, unhurried way. In this moment, as you listen to the world around you, you begin to understand that time itself is part of this dance, part of this beautiful rhythm. The aurora, in its own subtle way, teaches us patience. It teaches us to trust the flow of life, to trust that things will unfold as they are meant to, in their own time. The colors of the aurora, too, carry a quiet wisdom. The soft greens and blues that shimmer across the sky are not just beautiful to look at. They are a reflection of something much deeper, a symbol of the harmony that exists in the universe. These colors are the result of energy shifting through the Earth's atmosphere, creating light that moves across the sky in a perfect balance of energy and matter. The aurora reminds us that balance is key, that everything in the universe is in constant motion, but that this motion is not chaotic. It is beautiful, it is purposeful, and it is part of the grand design. In the same way, our lives are filled with moments of balance and movement. We are all part of a greater rhythm, a cosmic dance that stretches across time and space. Sometimes we are like the bright, vivid flashes of light that fill the sky, full of energy and excitement. Other times, we may be like the soft, slow ripples that follow, moving gently, quietly, allowing the world to move around us. The aurora teaches us that every part of the dance is important. Every movement, every moment has its place. It is not about rushing, but about flowing with the natural rhythms of life. As you settle into this quiet, you might begin to feel the connection between the aurora and the natural world around you. The aurora's energy flows through the Earth's atmosphere, reaching into the deepest corners of the planet. It is not just a surface phenomenon, but something that touches every part of the Earth. The same forces that create the aurora also shape the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land beneath our feet. The aurora is a reminder that we are deeply connected to the Earth, that everything we experience is shaped by these unseen forces. It is a humbling thought, one that fills the heart with a quiet sense of gratitude, a reminder that we are not separate from the world, but a part of it. And in the quiet of the night, as you drift deeper into rest, you might sense that the aurora's energy is still with you. Even as the lights fade, their presence lingers, like the gentle echo of a song that continues to play in the heart. It is a reminder that beauty is not always something that can be seen or touched. Sometimes it is something we feel deep within, a quiet, enduring presence that stays with us, guiding us through the moments of stillness and quiet. The aurora, in its grace and beauty, has left its mark on your heart, just as it leaves its mark on the sky. It is a part of you now, a memory that will continue to glow softly in the background, like a gentle light that never truly fades. As the night stretches on, the world around you seems to fall into a deeper, more peaceful quiet. The stars above, still and distant, twinkle softly, as if watching over you. The aurora, though it has faded, continues to dance in the hidden corners of the world, waiting for its next appearance. But in this moment, there is no need to wait. There is no need to rush. The rhythm of the universe moves on, quietly, gently, as you lie there, listening to the soft whispers of the earth. And as you drift further into sleep, you are held by the same quiet energy that shapes the aurora, moving with the rhythm of the stars, wrapped in the comforting embrace of the universe. The night stretches out, its vastness cradling the world in a soft, endless embrace. The aurora may no longer be visible in the sky, but its presence lingers, woven into the very fabric of the atmosphere, like a quiet melody that continues to hum, even when the music fades. The world sleeps beneath the blanket of darkness, but there is a sense that something greater is at work, unseen and unknown, moving softly in the background. The aurora's glow may have disappeared, but it has left behind a trace, a whisper, a memory that hangs in the air, waiting to be rediscovered in the stillness of the night. In this peaceful stillness, the aurora becomes something more than just a beautiful light show. It transforms into a symbol, a quiet reminder of the intricate dance of the universe. The earth, the sun, the stars, they all move in perfect harmony, part of a cosmic symphony that we can feel, even if we cannot always hear it. Each pulse of the aurora is like a note in this celestial music, a fleeting yet powerful expression of the universe's energy. And though the lights may fade, the music continues, carried on the solar winds and the magnetic fields that stretch across the planet. The rhythm of the aurora, like the rhythm of the earth, is constant, even when we do not see it. It is a reminder that the forces that shape our world are always at work, even when they are not visible to the naked eye. The Earth's magnetic field, the solar wind, the atmosphere. These invisible forces create the world we live in, shaping the flow of energy and light in ways that we may never fully understand. The aurora is a glimpse into this unseen world, a fleeting moment of beauty that reminds us of the quiet power that surrounds us. The way the aurora shifts, so fluid and gentle, speaks to the nature of change itself. Just as the aurora flows from one color to another, from one shape to the next, so too does life change, evolve, and transform. The aurora is a visual reminder that nothing stays the same forever. Each moment is different from the last, and yet, in its own way, each moment is perfect. The aurora's fleeting beauty, its brief dance across the sky, mirrors the fleeting nature of our own lives. But there is no need to mourn its passing, for each moment is part of a greater whole, and each moment, no matter how brief, is precious. In the quiet of the night, there is something deeply comforting about this impermanence. The aurora is not meant to last forever. It is not a permanent fixture in the sky, but a temporary, beautiful gift. And that is what makes it so special. Its brief, shining moment is a reminder that beauty is often most profound when it is fleeting, when it is not meant to be held, but to be experienced, to be felt in the heart, and then released into the universe. The aurora teaches us to cherish each moment, to live fully in the present, knowing that life is constantly changing, constantly evolving. As the stars above continue their silent watch, the aurora's lesson of change and impermanence becomes even clearer. The lights that once filled the sky are now gone, but their memory remains. The aurora has left its mark, not just on the sky, but on the heart. It is a quiet reminder that even in the stillness, even in the darkest moments, there is beauty to be found. There is light to be seen. The aurora's glow may fade, but its energy continues to flow through the world, through the air we breathe, through the rhythms of nature that are always in motion. In the silence of the night, you may feel a deep sense of peace, a quiet knowing that the aurora is not gone, but has simply moved into the background, waiting for its next moment to shine. And in this quiet, there is a profound understanding that we are all part of the same dance, the same cosmic rhythm. The aurora, in its own delicate way, connects us to the stars, to the sun, to the earth, and to the universe itself. It is a reminder that we are not separate from the world around us, but deeply connected to it, part of the same cycle, the same flow of energy. As you rest, the world around you seems to slow down even further, the rhythm of the aurora still pulsing softly in the background. The lights may no longer be visible, but their presence remains like a quiet echo, a subtle hum that continues to resonate deep within you. The aurora is not just a phenomenon in the sky, but a reflection of the universe's beauty and complexity, a reminder that there is more to life than what we can see with our eyes. It is a symbol of the unseen forces that shape our world, guiding us through the dark and into the light. And as you lie there drifting deeper into sleep, the aurora's glow seems to fade into the distance, leaving behind a soft, lingering peace. There is no need to search for it, no need to chase it. The aurora is with you always, quietly shining in the spaces between the stars, in the corners of your mind, in the rhythm of your breath. The universe moves around you, and you are part of it, just as the aurora is part of the sky. As you close your eyes, you can feel the presence of the lights, not as a distant memory, but as a quiet, enduring part of the world that continues to move, to change, to glow, even as you rest. In the stillness, there is a sense that the aurora's journey is far from over. The lights will return, just as the sun will rise again. And in the quiet of the night, there is comfort in knowing that the world is always in motion, always shifting, always moving towards something new. And as you drift deeper into sleep, you are carried along with it, part of the great cosmic dance, moving gently through the night, wrapped in the soft, eternal glow of the universe. The night deepens further, its silence now more profound, as though the world itself has paused to catch its breath. Even in the stillness, there is a sense of movement, a quiet pulse beneath the surface. The aurora, now a soft memory lingering in the air, has not disappeared. Instead, it has become part of the fabric of the night, woven into the very atmosphere, waiting for its moment to shine once more. But in this moment of quiet reflection, there is an understanding that the beauty of the aurora was never just about the light itself. It was about the energy it carries. the subtle rhythm that continues to move even when the lights have faded. As you rest, there is a feeling of being wrapped in the same energy that creates the aurora. It is a subtle force, a gentle hum that flows through the world, through the air, through everything. The aurora's dance, in all its forms, is a reflection of the natural rhythms that guide the universe. Quiet, steady, always in motion, yet never rushing. It is a reminder that everything in the world moves according to its own time, its own rhythm. There is no need to force the flow of life. It will unfold as it is meant to, just as the aurora appears and fades in its own perfect time. In the quiet of the night, with the soft, lingering presence of the aurora still in the air, there is a deep sense of peace, as though everything in the world is exactly as it should be. The aurora's fleeting beauty becomes a metaphor for life itself, fleeting, fragile, yet infinitely precious. Every moment, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is a part of a greater whole, a grand design that we are all a part of. The aurora reminds us to slow down, to appreciate the quiet moments, to see the beauty in the transient, to be present in the here and now. The night sky above, though dark, is not empty. It is filled with the echoes of the aurora's dance, the remnants of its glow woven into the fabric of the universe. The stars, too, play their part in this cosmic symphony. Their soft twinkle a quiet accompaniment to the unseen forces that shape the world. The universe, vast and infinite, continues to move and shift, its rhythms flowing through time and space. And though we may not always see it, we are part of this grand rhythm, moving with the universe, just as the aurora moves across the sky. The aurora is a reminder that we are all connected to something much larger than ourselves. It is not just a natural phenomenon, but a symbol of the energy that flows through everything: the earth, the stars, the sun, the air we breathe. It is a symbol of the invisible forces that guide us, that protect us, that shape our lives in ways we may never fully understand. The aurora is a gift, a glimpse into the hidden beauty of the universe, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is light, there is energy, there is hope. In the silence as you lie there is a gentle awareness that the aurora's glow is still with you. It has not vanished, but has simply moved into the background, waiting for its next moment to shine. The aurora is always there, a quiet presence, like a soft breath, like the hum of the universe that continues to move, even when we cannot see it. And just as the aurora will one day return, so too will the cycles of life continue, unfolding in their own time, in their own way. We are all part of this eternal rhythm, this cosmic dance, and in the quiet of the night, there is comfort in knowing that we are always moving, always evolving, always becoming something new. The aurora, in its quiet beauty, offers us a lesson. Life is not about waiting for the perfect moment, but about embracing the beauty of each moment as it comes. Just as the aurora is shaped by the solar wind and the Earth's magnetic field, so too are we shaped by the experiences, the forces, and the rhythms of life. Each moment, each breath, each step is part of the grand design, a dance that we are all a part of. There is no need to rush, no need to force things. Everything will unfold as it is meant to, just as the aurora will return in its own time, with its own beauty, its own light. As you drift deeper into sleep, the world around you seems to slow down even more, as though everything is moving in perfect harmony. The aurora, though it has faded from view, is still there. A soft, glowing presence in the background of your mind. A reminder of the beauty and energy that is always at work in the universe. You are a part of that energy, a part of the rhythm, a part of the dance. And as you rest, you are cradled in the gentle pulse of the cosmos, moving through the night in the same quiet, eternal rhythm as the aurora itself. The universe continues to turn, and with each passing moment, we are carried along with it. The aurora is not just a light in the sky. It is a part of something much greater, a cosmic dance that is unfolding all around us, shaping our lives, guiding us, offering us moments of beauty and wonder. And as you sleep, there is peace in knowing that the aurora's energy is still with you, still moving through the world, still guiding you, just as it has always done. The aurora, like the rhythm of the universe, never truly fades. It is always there, waiting for the next moment to shine. And in this moment, you are part of that shining, part of the rhythm, part of the dance. As the night grows even quieter, the soft pulse of the universe continues, carrying with it the energy of the aurora, gently flowing through the atmosphere, through the earth, through everything. It is a quiet, unspoken presence, like a breath that moves through the world, unnoticed, yet essential. The aurora, though unseen now, has woven itself into the fabric of the night, its energy lingering like the fading glow of a distant star. It is a reminder that beauty and energy do not disappear when they are no longer visible. They continue to exist, quietly, subtly, in ways we may not always perceive. In this peaceful stillness, there is a deep sense of connection, as though the entire world is breathing together in harmony. The aurora is no longer a distant light show in the sky, but has become part of the very air you breathe, part of the energy that surrounds you, part of the rhythm of your own life. Just as the aurora is shaped by invisible forces, by the solar wind and the Earth's magnetic field, so too are we shaped by the unseen forces of the world. We are all part of this greater flow, this greater dance, moving together with the universe in ways we may not always understand, but always feel. And just as the aurora's colors shift and change, so too does life. The ebb and flow of energy, the rise and fall of light, is a natural part of existence. In the quiet of the night, it becomes clear that every moment of life is part of a greater rhythm, a rhythm that moves through everything, whether we see it or not. The aurora is not just a physical phenomenon, but a symbol of this rhythm, of the invisible forces that shape our world, that guide us, that protect us. The aurora, in its quiet beauty, speaks to the truth that we are all connected, that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. In this stillness, there is also a sense of release, of surrender. The aurora does not force its light into the sky. It flows with the natural currents of energy, moving in its own time, in its own way. It is a lesson in patience, in trusting that the universe has its own rhythm and that we are a part of it. Just as the aurora shifts and changes, so too do we change, evolve, and grow. There is no need to rush, no need to force anything. Life will unfold as it is meant to, just as the aurora will return in its own time, in its own perfect way. The aurora, in its fleeting beauty, also teaches us to appreciate the present moment. Its glow is brief, but in that moment, it is perfect, full of energy, full of light. It reminds us that beauty does not need to last forever to be meaningful. Every moment, no matter how small or temporary, is precious, and it is the fleeting moments of beauty that often leave the deepest impressions. The aurora's short-lived brilliance is a reminder that every moment of our lives is part of a larger story. A story that is ever-changing, ever-evolving, and yet always full of meaning. Even as the aurora fades, there is a quiet understanding that it has not gone forever. It will return, as it always does, just as the cycles of life continue to unfold. The aurora's energy, like the energy of the Earth itself, is never truly gone. It lingers in the atmosphere, in the stars, in the very air we breathe. It is a constant presence, even when it is not visible, waiting for the right moment to return. And just as the aurora comes and goes, so do we, moving through life, experiencing moments of brilliance, of light, of energy, and then fading into the quiet, only to rise again, to shine once more. As you lie there drifting into deeper rest, there is a sense of peace, of knowing that the aurora's energy is still with you. It has become part of you, woven into the rhythm of your own breath, your own heartbeat. You are a part of the same dance, the same flow, the same energy that creates the lights in the sky, that moves the stars, that shapes the world. The aurora's soft glow is not just a distant memory. It is a living, breathing part of the universe, a part of the rhythm that moves through you, through everything, through time itself. And as you fall deeper into sleep, the world around you continues to move in its quiet, eternal rhythm. The aurora, though invisible for now, is always there, waiting to return, waiting to shine once more. And in this peaceful knowing, you are cradled in the gentle embrace of the universe, wrapped in the soft glow of the aurora, moving through the night in perfect harmony with the world. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, is part of the great cosmic dance, part of the same energy that creates the northern lights, part of the rhythm of the earth, the sun, the stars, and the universe. You are one with it all, always moving, always flowing, always becoming, just as the aurora does. As the night continues its quiet descent, you are held in this cosmic rhythm, moving gently through the universe, surrounded by its beauty, its energy, its light. And as you drift off into a peaceful sleep, the aurora's energy continues to flow through you, guiding you into dreams, carrying you through the quiet moments of the night, until the world wakes once more, and the aurora returns to the sky, to dance again. The quiet night seems to stretch into eternity, its stillness wrapping the world in a gentle embrace. Though the aurora has disappeared from the sky, its presence continues to linger in the air, woven into the very fabric of the universe, like a subtle energy that persists even when unseen. The aurora's dance may be over for now, but its legacy continues, quietly shaping the world in ways we cannot always perceive. As you drift deeper into rest, the connection between you and the aurora feels stronger, as though you are not just a witness to its beauty, but an active part of the same cosmic rhythm. In the absence of visible light, the universe reveals itself in different ways, through the quiet hum of energy that flows all around. The aurora is a manifestation of this unseen energy, a momentary flicker of light that reminds us of the vast, invisible forces that shape our lives. Just as the aurora moves in its own time, guided by the solar wind and Earth's magnetic field, so too do the energies of our lives move in patterns that we can feel, but not always understand. The aurora is a quiet reminder that there is more to this world than what meets the eye, that even the smallest movements are part of a greater flow, a greater design. In this moment, as you rest and let go of the day, you may begin to feel the pulse of the universe beneath your skin, a subtle energy that connects you to everything around you. The aurora's glow is not just light, but a force, an energy that stretches across the sky, through the atmosphere, and into the very core of the earth. It is a reminder that everything in the universe is interconnected, that we are all part of the same rhythm, the same flow. The aurora is simply one expression of this greater energy, one moment in the infinite dance of the cosmos. The aurora's colors, though now faded from view, have left behind a sense of peace, a quiet understanding that beauty and energy are not confined to one place, one moment, one sky. The aurora is an invitation to feel the energy of the universe, to move with it, to flow with it, even when it is unseen. Life, like the aurora, is not always about what is visible. It is also about what we feel, what we sense, what moves us. The light that we see in the sky is just one expression of a deeper, more profound energy that moves through everything. And in this moment of quiet reflection, you may begin to sense that same energy flowing through you, guiding you toward a deeper connection with the world. As you rest, you are not just floating through the night. You are moving with the rhythm of the universe, moving with the aurora's quiet, steady pulse. Every breath you take, every thought you have, is part of that flow, part of that greater cosmic dance. The aurora reminds us that even in the stillness, even in the quietest moments, there is a force at work, shaping our lives, guiding us forward. The energy of the universe is always present, always moving, and we are always moving with it. In the deepest quiet of the night, when everything seems to slow down and fade into the background, the aurora's energy still moves through you. It is a soft, gentle reminder that there is beauty in every moment, in every breath, in every small, subtle shift in the world around you. The aurora's brief appearance in the sky is a lesson in appreciating the fleeting moments of beauty, the quiet moments of peace, and the gentle rhythms that move through life. As you sink deeper into rest, there is a sense that you are no longer just lying still in your bed, but are part of the larger flow of the universe. You are part of the aurora's energy, part of the cosmic dance that stretches across time and space. The aurora, though it may have faded from view, continues to move, to guide, to shape the world in ways we may never fully understand. And just as the aurora is always part of the sky, so too are we always part of the universe, moving through the rhythms of life, connected to the greater whole, no matter how quiet or unseen. In this moment, as the world sleeps around you, the aurora's quiet energy continues to pulse, gently guiding you into the realm of dreams. There is peace in knowing that, just as the aurora will return to the sky in its own time, so too will you continue to move through life, to grow, to change, to dance with the universe. The energy of the aurora will always be there, waiting for you, guiding you, reminding you that you are a part of something far greater than yourself, something vast and beautiful, something that moves through the night like the soft, eternal rhythm of the stars. As you close your eyes and fall deeper into sleep, you are cradled in the aurora's glow, in the quiet pulse of the universe that moves through you and the world around you. The aurora's dance has not ended. It continues softly, silently, beneath the surface of everything, a constant, gentle reminder of the beauty, the energy, and the grace that exists in every moment of life. And as you rest, you are part of that rhythm, moving through the night, part of the dance, part of the universe's quiet, eternal song. As the night deepens, the quiet of the world becomes more profound. The aurora, though unseen, still lingers in the soft hum of the universe. Its presence is subtle, like a distant whisper, felt but not seen. In the stillness of the night, there is a deep sense of connection, as though the very fabric of the universe is woven together in perfect harmony, each thread a part of the greater whole. The aurora, in its quiet beauty, becomes a symbol of this connection, a reminder that everything in the cosmos is part of the same dance, moving together, flowing with the rhythm of time. The aurora is not just a display of light in the sky, but a reflection of the hidden forces that shape the world around us. These forces, solar winds, magnetic fields, and the energy of the Earth's atmosphere, are invisible, yet they guide and protect us, just as the aurora's glow moves across the sky. The Earth's magnetic field, which guides the aurora, is a shield that protects us from the harshness of the sun's solar wind. It is an invisible force, working quietly in the background, shaping the world in ways we cannot always see. Yet it is always there, always at work, just as the aurora itself is always present, even when we cannot see its light. The same magnetic field that creates the aurora also shapes the world we live in. It influences everything from the weather to the way we navigate the Earth, guiding our movements across the planet. It is a force that is both subtle and powerful, shaping our lives in ways that we take for granted. The aurora is a manifestation of this hidden force, a beautiful expression of the energy that moves through the earth, through the air, through the stars. And in its glow, we are reminded of the invisible forces that shape our lives, that guide us even when we cannot see them. As you rest in the stillness of the night, you may begin to sense the quiet presence of these forces, moving through the world, shaping everything around you. The aurora, though gone from the sky, still leaves its mark on the earth, its energy lingering in the atmosphere, its glow still pulsing in the rhythm of the universe. It is a reminder that the world is not just made up of what we can see, but also of what we cannot. There is a deeper, hidden beauty in the world, a beauty that is felt rather than seen, a beauty that moves through everything, connecting us to the stars, to the earth, to each other. The aurora's colors, when visible, are a fleeting but powerful reminder of the energy that moves through the world. Each flash of light is a burst of energy, a momentary expression of the forces that shape our world. The green light that most often fills the sky is created by oxygen atoms excited by the solar wind. But as the solar wind grows stronger, the colors change, shifting from greens to reds, to purples, to blues. Each color is a different expression of the same energy, a different wavelength of light, created by the interaction of the charged particles with the Earth's atmosphere. The aurora's colors are a visual language, a quiet message from the universe, reminding us of the invisible forces that shape our world. In the same way, life moves in cycles, in rhythms. Just as the aurora shifts and changes, so too do our lives. There are moments of brilliance, moments when we feel the energy of the world coursing through us, and there are moments of stillness, when everything seems to fade into the background. The aurora, in its own way, mirrors this ebb and flow of life. Its glow appears and fades, never staying the same for long, always shifting, always moving. It is a reminder that life is not static, but dynamic, always in motion, always changing. And just as the aurora returns to the sky, so too do we return to our own rhythms, our own cycles, each moment shaping the next. As you lie there, drifting deeper into rest, you might begin to sense a deeper connection to the aurora's rhythm, to the energy that flows through the world. The aurora's glow is not just a random burst of light. It is a part of the greater cosmic dance, a reflection of the forces that shape the universe. You too are part of this dance, moving with the rhythm of the stars, with the flow of the Earth's energy. The aurora, though it appears briefly in the night sky, is part of a much larger, ongoing process, one that stretches across time and space. It is a reminder that we, too, are part of a greater whole, moving through life in ways we may not always understand, but always connected, always in tune with the flow of the universe. In the quiet of the night, as you rest, you are part of this greater rhythm. The aurora, though it has faded from the sky, continues to move through the air, through the atmosphere, through the very fabric of existence. And in this moment of stillness, you are cradled in the quiet hum of the universe, moving with the rhythm of life, flowing with the same energy that shapes the stars, the earth, the aurora itself. Every breath you take, every moment of rest, is part of this flow, part of the dance of the universe, moving gently, softly, with the rhythm of time. The aurora is not just light. It is energy, it is rhythm, it is life. It is a reminder that we are all part of something much larger, something greater than ourselves. And as you drift further into sleep, the energy of the aurora continues to move through you, guiding you into dreams, into the quiet rhythm of the night. The aurora's glow, though no longer visible, is still with you, a quiet presence, a gentle reminder of the beauty and energy that move through the world. You are part of that energy, part of that rhythm, and as you sleep, you are cradled in the soft, eternal flow of the universe, moving with the stars, with the aurora, with all of existence. As the world remains still, the quiet beauty of the night continues to unfold, each moment stretching out like a soft sigh of the universe. The aurora's light, though absent from the sky, has left behind a deep, resonating peace, like the echo of a song long after the music has ended. The energy it carried continues to flow through the atmosphere, winding its way around the earth, a silent current that moves through everything. It is a reminder that even when things seem still, there is always movement, always energy at work, shaping the world in ways that we cannot always see. In the depths of the night, the stars above continue to shine quietly, their soft twinkle a gentle companion to the world below. They are part of the same cosmic dance, part of the same rhythm that guides the aurora, that guides the world. The aurora is a visible manifestation of the energy that flows through the universe. But the stars are part of that same energy, just as we are. There is a sense of unity in this, a feeling that we are all connected by the same invisible forces, the same rhythms of energy that move through time and space. And as you lie there, resting in the quiet of the night, you begin to feel this connection more deeply. The aurora, though it has faded from view, is still with you. It is not just a light in the sky. but a force that moves through the world, shaping the air you breathe, the earth beneath your feet, the energy of life itself. It is a reminder that we are not separate from the world, but an integral part of it, part of the same flow of energy that creates the aurora, the stars, the very fabric of existence. Every breath you take is part of this flow, part of the greater rhythm of the universe, moving gently with the cosmos. The aurora's glow may have faded, but the energy it carried continues to pulse through the night. It is like a soft, unspoken current that moves through everything, guiding the Earth's atmosphere, shaping the patterns of weather, of light, of life. The aurora is a temporary phenomenon, a fleeting moment of beauty that shines brightly before it fades away, but its energy lingers long after, like the echo of a song that continues to resonate in your heart, long after the music has stopped. In this stillness, there is something deeply comforting about the aurora's absence. It is a reminder that life does not need to be full of constant movement to be beautiful. The energy of the universe flows through everything, even when we cannot see it. Just as the aurora moves in its own time, in its own way, so too does life unfold. We are part of this grand design, part of the same rhythm that moves through the stars, through the aurora, through the universe. There is no need to hurry, no need to rush. Everything happens in its own perfect time, just as the aurora will return to the sky when the time is right. As you rest, the aurora's lesson of patience and trust continues to echo through your mind. It is a lesson in surrender, in allowing the world to unfold as it will, without trying to control or force anything. The aurora does not rush its dance. It moves in harmony with the universe, flowing gently with the forces that shape it. It is a reminder that beauty and energy are not things to be grasped or held onto, but things to be experienced in the moment and then released, flowing freely into the greater rhythm of the universe. The energy that created the aurora is not just in the sky. It is in everything. It is in the air you breathe, in the earth beneath you, in the stars above. The universe is a vast, interconnected web of energy, and we are all part of it. The aurora is a visible reminder of this energy, but it is only a small part of the greater whole. It is a brief moment of brilliance, a flicker of light, but its energy continues to move through the world, just as the flow of energy continues through every living being, through every atom in existence. We are all connected, all part of the same flow, moving through life with the same rhythm, the same energy that creates the aurora. In the stillness of the night, as you drift deeper into sleep, the world around you seems to become even more quiet, more peaceful. The aurora's energy, though no longer visible, continues to flow through you, a soft, guiding force that moves with you through the night. There is no need to search for it, for the aurora is already within you. It is part of the energy that flows through the world, part of the energy that moves through your body, through your breath, through your thoughts. You are part of the greater rhythm, part of the cosmic dance that stretches across the stars, across time, across the universe. And as you sleep, you are carried by this rhythm, moving gently through the night, cradled in the quiet energy of the aurora. Its glow may not be visible, but its presence remains, guiding you through the world, through the universe, through your dreams. The aurora's soft, glowing energy continues to pulse through you, reminding you that you are part of something much larger, something beautiful and vast, something that moves with the rhythm of the cosmos. You are never truly alone. The energy of the universe is always with you, always guiding you, always moving with you. As the night carries on, you are at peace, wrapped in the soft embrace of the aurora's energy, cradled by the universe's quiet rhythm. The aurora will return, just as the sun will rise again, and in the quiet of the night, there is comfort in knowing that, though the lights may fade, their energy continues to flow, always gently, through the universe and through you. The night continues its slow, endless journey, a quiet rhythm that pulses through the universe, guiding everything in its path. Though the aurora is no longer visible, its energy persists, flowing through the world like a silent thread, connecting the stars, the earth, and everything in between. The aurora, though fleeting, is not gone. It has simply moved into the quiet spaces, like a soft echo of something much greater, always present, always waiting for the right moment to return. And in that quiet, there is peace, a sense of knowing that even when things seem still, there is always something at work, always something moving, always energy flowing. In the depths of the night, when the world around you is at rest, there is a profound sense of connection to everything. The earth, the stars, the sky, and the very air you breathe. The aurora is not just a light in the sky. It is a part of the same energy that moves through the earth, through the atmosphere, through you. It is a symbol of the invisible forces that shape the world. Forces that we may not always see, but that are always at work, shaping our lives, guiding us forward. The aurora is a reminder that we are never truly alone, that we are part of something much larger, something that moves with us through the quiet rhythms of life. As you rest, you might begin to sense that the energy of the aurora is still with you, flowing through you, moving in time with the rhythm of your breath. The aurora's glow may have faded from the sky, but its presence remains, like a soft pulse in the background of your mind, guiding you gently into the realm of dreams. The energy of the aurora is not just a momentary flare of light. It is a force that continues to move through the world, through the universe, through everything. It is a part of the great cosmic dance, a movement that has been unfolding for eons and will continue to unfold long after we are gone. In the quiet of the night, there is a sense of timelessness, as if the aurora is not bound by the constraints of time or space. It is a force that exists outside of those boundaries, a part of the eternal flow of the universe. The aurora's colors, its glow, its movement, all of it is a reflection of the deeper forces that shape the world, forces that we cannot always understand, but that we can feel in the very core of our being. The aurora is a reminder that we are part of that flow, that rhythm, that cosmic dance. It is a call to move with the universe, to flow with its energy, to embrace the quiet rhythms of life. As you lie there, the quiet energy of the aurora continues to guide you. You are not separate from the world, not apart from the cosmic dance. You are part of it, a small but integral piece of the greater whole. Just as the aurora moves with the rhythm of the earth, so too do you move with the rhythm of life. There is no need to fight against the flow of energy, no need to resist the movement of the universe. Like the aurora, you can surrender to the rhythm, trusting that it will guide you exactly where you need to go. And even though the aurora is no longer visible, Its energy continues to pulse through the night, carrying with it the wisdom of the universe. It is a gentle reminder that beauty is not just in what we can see, but in the unseen forces that shape our world. The aurora's glow is a fleeting moment of brilliance, but its energy lingers long after the lights have faded. It is a reminder that life, too, is fleeting, that every moment is precious, even when it feels small or insignificant. The aurora teaches us to appreciate the fleeting moments of beauty, to savor the quiet rhythms of life, knowing that everything is part of a greater whole, part of the same energy that moves through the stars, the earth, and through us. As you rest, you may feel the energy of the aurora within you, moving through you like a soft current. It is not something to hold onto or grasp, but something to feel, to experience, to move with. The aurora's energy is part of you, part of the greater rhythm that guides your life, that shapes your path, that moves you through each moment. And as you drift deeper into sleep, you are carried by this rhythm, moving with the energy of the universe, cradled in the soft glow of the aurora, its presence still with you, guiding you into the realm of dreams. The aurora, like the universe itself, is always in motion. It is a force that continues to move, to shift, to change. And even when it is not visible, it is always present, always at work, always guiding the world, guiding us, guiding you. The energy of the aurora is part of the larger flow of the universe, a rhythm that never stops, a dance that continues long after we are gone. And in this quiet moment, as you sleep, you are part of that dance, part of that flow, part of the energy that moves through everything, from the stars above to the earth below. As you rest, the world around you continues to move with the rhythm of the aurora. The stars twinkle softly in the sky, their light a reminder that the universe is always at work, always moving, always creating. The aurora may have faded, but its energy lingers, a soft, guiding force that moves through the universe, through the earth, and through you. And as you drift into sleep, you are held by the same energy that creates the aurora, moving with the rhythm of the stars, cradled in the gentle pulse of the universe, always moving, always flowing, always becoming.